MPC meeting is on Monday and Tuesday, and for the first time we may be seeing the central bank reduce its interest rate for 2 years. What do you think in this regard? What would be your suggestion as MPC meeting?
It is normal because as of today we have been told that inflation rate has dropped to about 12, just slightly over 12%. You know, the issue is for you to be able to run an economy effectively, you must look at the inflation rate vis-a-vis the interest rate. Because if the interest rate you are offering in the industry is below the inflation rate, then the real rate of interest is negative. So as of today, if MPR is 14% and inflation is about 12%, then there's every reason, there's justification for MPR to come down. So I will not be surprised if at the end of the MPC meeting, new MPR of 12% or thereabout is announced, because that can be explained as of today. But until now, it's difficult to offer any explanation or any justification for any reduction. When the inflation rate was 18%, and the MPR, which is the reference interest rate in the economy, was 14. In fact, at that point, the real interest rate was negative. So to further reduce from 14 to anything below was difficult. But today, with inflation rate hovering around 12%, MPR can come down from 14%.
Well, I don't expect any change in the rates, and my reason is very simple. Now, the most sensitive price to the MPC is inflation rate, what we call the movements in the general price level. So where that has been going in the right direction, and the direction is for it to go down. And don't also forget that this year's federal government budget has a projection of about 12.45 thereabout inflation rate for the year, which means the trajectory is moving more in the direction of what the government expects. In fact, as we stand today, we are already within that target, which we aim for at the end of the year. So in which case, inflation will not be a worry for the Monetary Policy Committee right now. But the major challenge, which is what is happening globally now, is the management of the exchange value of the naira. And I say that also advisedly, because if you look at what happened to Argentina as we speak, Argentina had over $60 billion as external reserves. So, but it has proven clearly that having robust external reserves is not a good enough reason for the stability of the exchange value of any country's currency. Argentina just proved that. Which means, yes, it's good news. We have been growing our external reserves, which is good for us. But what it also means is that managing the economy, and in fact, the value of the currency is now going beyond what we knew traditionally in economic theory. So it then means that more attention should be paid to investor confidence, because that is what now drives the exchange rate in the sense of movement of investable funds. So, and I believe that the MPC will begin to pay more attention to investor confidence and not just rely on how many months of our import bills our external reserves can pay. Because if we look at that today, Nigeria should be very, very comfortable. If we look also at what is happening to the nexus between imports and exports, and then the price of crude oil, which of course is the major driver of our foreign earnings, Nigeria should be very, very comfortable. But looking the other way at South America, what happened to Argentina in the last 3 months, it shows clearly that yes, we should not really be comfortable with a strong external reserve base. We should now be looking more at managing investor confidence. And happily also government is moving in that direction, because recently the Minister of Industry and Investment announced that yes, the target of the Nigerian government is to move our rating on the ease of doing business to between 1 and 100, which is good. In which case government is paying attention to what is happening globally and the changes we are seeing in the way investors behave. So if they focus on that, making the environment more conducive for investors, then the gains in building external reserves and of course the gains in inflation rates going in the right direction, we can sustain that for the near future.